Hello, welcome back everyone. It seems we have a tiny bit of a snag here because the sailing fleets are starting to get a little more organized here because originally this oaf fleet was 5 oafs strong and it already taken out all my beetles. So all the effort I put in Mackenzie 2 is at risk of being all for nothing there as soon as they get some invasion ships in, they're going to basically be able to take that back from me there with pretty much a little effort. So what I've been trying to do is get these moths, what I have left up there, to try and keep any reinforcing ships at bay, but it's not been going the best. But at least I have my movement speed to help kind of equal odds a little bit. And on the plus side, my beetles are getting built, so it won't be too much longer, hopefully, till I get some more of them. 2 more turns till I have my second. And then hopefully if I have 3 of them, I can take on those 4 oafs at least. But ideally, I want to get more than that. Especially now that my logistics research is actually done. Or let's see. Wait a minute. This isn't what I wanted to research at all. What the hell? Did I get something else, or is that because it automatically picks up it for me there? Because I'm pretty certain I finished the logistics tech. Yeah, plus 10 logistics. That's what I wanted there. So that is done. That got me extra logistics, and for some reason it had me pick another research there. So let me fix that quickly, because I have no idea what tech I want anyway. Because do I want to continue on with my logistics, or well, I kind of need to improve my military, otherwise I'm just going to be slowly grinding against their forces, so I need to get more construction, I think, is my priority. And what do we have here? I would love to get that influence growth and morale, so that's something I should get at some point soon. We can get disruptor cannons, which sound nice. High quality lasers. Only 5 damage, but considering they're like compared to 4 or 3 that I have before, that's not too shabby. What the hell is this? What? Oh, they all require Illyrium, which is not exactly helpful for me. The beam assist requires Illyrium. The energy accelerator requires Illyrium. What the hell is this good for? And energy magnification, which might be useful for my starbase. That seems like the only thing that's useful for me there. I could start getting kinetic and missile weapons there, although they're going to be a little lackluster, but I'm going to have to consider getting that at some point too. We got additional up defenses here, which is probably going to be very welcome, as well as other defenses, although that's more. I'll have to consider that at some point soon, because if they're going to keep sending oafs 5 at a time, these defenses are going to be useful. We got increased shield systems, but again, that's only going to be useful against the Trust, which their strength is on their oaths, which makes me want to get these ECMs. What's the difference between ECM? What's the difference between ECM and these point defense? Does it create? Oh, point defense, that protects the entire fleet from missiles. It doesn't want to give me an exact number, mind you, but that could be useful. I see potential in that. And single disruptor, what is this? What is this? Oh, that's for anything that's garrisoned around a starbase, I'm guessing? So there's a lot of potential there. I may want to get that, but what can I get in engineering that might help with that? Ship range, life support costs, life support mass, so that's all promising. Additional logistics, additional mining. That could be useful if I want it. And that increases my manufacture of my fleet, which is probably what I want. So I'll look into that shortly. Carriers, I would love to have fun with that. Try that out and see how that works exactly. Support ship thing. And I can get interceptors for starbases too. I just have no idea how effective they are. Because it only says I have 2 assault fighters, but it doesn't. I'm going to assume it's based on my best tech there, like kind of like with how Star Drive was with their fighters and interceptors. It's just restricted or limited. And of course, I would absolutely love to get these huge or large ships because the fun will have making new variants with that. I just need to technically be able to support all that, I guess. Is really all I need. Increased bonus from relics, that's ideal. I probably could do that, because actually that would help with everything. Research, manufacturing, because I have that. And a couple other culture stuff. That's probably where I'm going to go next. Because I don't need interstellar survey, unless there's something passive. Sector scanners is probably ideal. Once I'm done with the Mackenzie fight there, that will give me even better sensor coverage, so I can't get like backdoored. So what I'm going to do, to get the xenoarchaeology, I'll have to invest a little bit in like the construction ships to upgrade that, but I think that'll benefit me more. Let's see, we got culture relics. I'm about to get access to 2 of them. We have a research relic that I can use too when I get to it. We have an ascension crystal. What the hell does that even do again? I honestly don't know what the ascension crystals do. I don't recall ever seeing anything about that, so I'm clueless on that front. And what do we have down here? I know there was more resources. We got research relic. Obviously that would be double bonus. And there was a manufacturing one around here. Ah, there it is. An additional 10% to my manufacturing. So that would probably be more worthwhile than any other manufacturing bonus I get, because that would be cover everything. And is there any more relics I can utilize? Just one, that one economy one, if I can get access to it later on, I think. And otherwise, other than that, my pulverizers test has been successful. It said I lost 50 health, but apparently it only recorded 4, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So I'm going to have them start destroying the starbases, hopefully without losing them. And that way, I can start recovering these relics I lost and start getting rid of these starbases down here, which actually would hinder them a little bit, because those are economical, aren't they? Yep. That would hurt income some, even if it's not a big deal. Now, where was I? These fireflies aren't really doing anything, because it's not like there's any pirates for them to go after. Moths are being rebuilt. We got a swarm fleet that's almost done. I'm just wondering, do I want to stick with the traditional number I had of 7 moths and 11 swarmers, or do I want to try and make them larger? Because I don't know if they've been running well for me so far. I just lack the surveillance to know if they're going to be having bigger ships coming at me. That's the only downside. And I know this swarm fleet still needs to be upgraded, so I'm going to leave that be for the time being. Have a form up, try to get at least 11 out of them. Maybe I can go with a lot larger, because at least that way they can have a much better punch against the O fleet up there and help with Mackenzie. Because the reason I got that logistics is because there's a whopping 9 ships that I have to deal with here. 6 Oaths, which are the missile cruisers, and 3 Trusts with their energy lasers, so with enough missile defense, that may not be too bad to break. I just need the numbers to actually fight head on is really the issue. As was apparent when I tried to take out or conquer Mackenzie 2. So let's see what goes on there. And at the very least I need to rebuild my fleet so my allies don't see me as weak. Because that's part of the problem there. Because now I'm losing relations because of all the ships I lost, isn't it? Ripe for conquest, yeah. Ripe for conquest. So I need to fix that quickly. And ideally not lose my ships in the process. So that way I don't make an enemy of the Human Federation, or Terran Alliance I guess is what it's called. Because after all the effort I had with friendly relations there, to have that ruined because I lost a bunch of ships needlessly. Speaking of which, I'm about to get my Duratanium Heals ore back. I wish there was an easy way to tell what resources I have available to kind of trade with. Speaking of which, can I trade anything? I got another monetanium deposit, which I don't think I want to get rid of. I got Duratanium. I could trade for that. Is there anything worth trading? If I'm going to go with the ECM field and carriers at some point, I may want that support module mask, because that will be useful. And I think I can get away with it too. Yep. That may be the only thing I can get. Because they won't accept the 4-turn research. Interstellar survey. And these guys are all about ballistic weaponry, so I'm not going to get a whole lot out of them, I don't think. I could get diplomacy, which increases diplomacy bonus, which might be helpful. Sensor amplification. Oh, that gives me xenoarchaeology, which is what I'm kind of researching towards anyway. I could trade that later, hopefully, so that may not be an issue. So, let me get Interstellar Relay, so that way, that gives me 2 upgrades to access for... Oh, he can't accept it, damn it. Why do you get my hopes up there, buddy? I guess they're picky based on their tech, so... I got the support module enhancement, though, so I can use that later on. Xenoarchaeology will take 3 turns, so it won't be much longer. And otherwise... What else do I need? Just to build up the fleet here and deal with these oafs that are coming down, charging down, because my moths are not going to be able to take both of them out, so I'm going to retreat a little bit, try to prepare for them with my swarmers, ideally, because I know 11 can at least take out 2 of them, and my moths can take out the other 2, so I should be good on that front. I'm just going to lose a couple of moths in the process, which I want to try to avoid because I'm in the process of building more beetles, and I got a handful of swarmers I'm going to have to change out too. So yeah, I may need... Do I want to keep this building beetles first? Because defending Mackenzie 2 is a big deal. But I need the moss as well, damn it. I gotta hope the swarmers are enough. Because they are building relative at a decent pace, but it's gonna be a slow process. Especially, but with the double speed, they can intercept anything that they decide to go after though, so it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. I just gotta be ready for when the sailing ships arrive. Try to minimize my losses. So that way, I can keep defending the south end. Because I don't want to lose everything. There we go. I'm going to lose maybe 1 moth there, but I'm not concerned. Even better, I didn't lose a single moth. Do I give him influential voice? Oh, they're threatening me. I'm not going to accept that. I was going to be nice to him if it was for like pleading for they were on hard times, but of course they see me as weak. I do not want to do that. I refuse to be bullied because I'm still confident in my abilities to fight the Thalans. I'm just going to have a hard time dealing with this one little fleet here. There, and I got 2 beetles now. If I can get at least 1 more, I can take... Actually, if I get my moths and beetles to merge up, then I can take them out, I think, relatively easily. I just got to get these fleets merged. I just got to be mindful of this distance they could travel and then try and work around. And then the 3rd beetle can catch up as needed. That should solve my little beetle or oath problem there. I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm mistaking their oaths as my beetles, which is not something I want. There we go. We're going to have 11 strong there next turn. And I kind of enjoyed watching that there, but I'm going to let them quick battle. Look at that firepower, huh? Although, what did I lose? Or did I lose anything? Only 10 points of damage. That was worthwhile. Now, oh, here comes their oaths too, so I gotta be ready for that. I'm gonna lose my moths anyway, damn it. There goes my 5 moths. And it was hardly worth the damage. So I'm gonna need to start rebuilding quickly, because that's not helping my how I look there to the other races now, is it? I look even more weaker losing those 5 moths. So I need to get that building quickly. So, they can only move 5, so yeah. So I'm safe when I get here. And I see a construction ship I do not care about at all, so get the hell out of my space. A little bit overkill, but I don't care. Oops, damn it. That was a horrible misclick. Yeah, it's going to slow down my fleet overall, but now 46, and I should be able to fight them off, especially with their damage. Now, do I want to destroy these starbases over here, or make them way south? I think I want the Pulverizers to go to these starbases, because it's closer, and in a way, it'll help reinforce my attack, if only a small bit, because they have respectable armor. So they should be able to handle anything they run into. At least individual ships, not a huge clump like what I'm about to go up against, mind you. Come on. There we go. A good boy. And then have them merge up a little bit. And Mackenzie too, what the hell was that upgrade? I think it was the entertainment center here, so I don't really want to get rid of the manufacturing capitals because they are an upgrade version of what I have. I'm just wondering, what can I do with this? Wait, come to think of it, what bonus is on here? Ghost World. That kind of justifies what I want to do here. I got plenty of population. I want to focus on research. I just lack a lot of terraforming slots to do more research, do I? Because ideally I want to put a research center down here, but it won't synergize, because that would give me the best bonuses, but I lose out on the population. How's approval looking? I got the approval to easily handle the population when it is fully capped out. So what do I want to get rid of? I kind of just want to get rid of the manufacturing stuff, even though I am benefiting from it. I'm also suffering from the maintenance too, that's something to keep in mind. But then again, I'll probably get the same for the research stuff, so let me find my research center, and yeah, I could use a molecular fabricator in the middle there at some point. Get rid of this research center altogether, put a molecular fabricator in the middle of it, and that supercharge everything. That's a good idea too. I just need 1 or 2 more terraforming slots to make that worthwhile first. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. The Yor are slowly pushing my culture around, or my influence around, so that's going to be a pain. And we got 2 more oaths on the way. So I need to start getting some more influence going, because everyone's bullying me around for obvious reasons. So I might take some heavy losses. I just hope it's worth it, maybe. Actually, I can get my extra beetle in here, and I'll be able to attack it next turn, because it's way too far away from my starbase to be a threat to it. I just gotta hope Mackenzie is safe for the time being. That's the only fear I have. So we got 11 swarms there. I'll let those carry on and make a new group. Heck, let me just... yeah, it's already done, so let me build some more moths then to keep that defensive going, because I'm gonna need it. I'm really gonna need it. All those moths that I can, especially the ones I just lost, because now all I have down here is swarmers, because of all the focus I had building up top. Heck, again, I'm still questioning building these pulverizers if they're gonna pay off for me, considering they're not gonna... they got respectable defense against single oaths anyway, and a lot of firepower, but still don't know if it's enough to justify the time I invested. We're gonna keep those fireflies there for those pirates. Oh, do I seriously not have enough logistics? Well, that sucks. Let me disband this fleet and see how many ships I can get. Yes, that's a shame. I can get everything but one Moth. So I can use that for my next fleet then. And then, or actually I can regroup with those other Moths when the beetle, when this oaf fleet is pretty much dealt with. Because they are all oafs, aren't they? Yeah. What the hell? I thought it was maxed out. What the hell's going on? I don't know what's going on now. I thought I merged them all together, damn it. Maybe I misclicked something. That's annoying. That's something I'll have to fix next turn then. I don't know what the hell I did. Oh well. Let me just... I thought I said... Oh, is it because it detects these other ships nearby? Because it's set on sentry. Okay, here comes in their oaf. My swarmers can take care of them. I'm not worried. And then the Thalans are getting close to my starbase, so... Let's do this correctly, shall we? I want to do this right. Let me just disband without messing things up. Get the 3 beetles, get the moths. Yeah, create a fleet. There we go. I got right this time, I hope. And then we'll go fight these oafs out. Probably should have took them off that didn't have the damage it did, but I should be in good shape now. Let the fireworks commence. Let's enjoy watching this combined effort. Because there's going to be a lot of fire. It's probably... Well, it's going to be one side I want to feel, but I hope I don't lose too much in the process. Because I'm all lasers, they're all missiles, and I'm well equipped for it. And there they are again. All my ships don't know what they're shooting at. Alright, there goes the first oaf. Nice barrage of laser weaponry. Can I survive without taking any losses, though? That is the ultimate question. Ah, I don't want to look at a close-up, damn it. I want target, there we go. There you go, that's a little bit better, if only a little bit. None of my ships took any real damage just yet. So I'm happy with this. That oaf should be about gone. If I'm understanding right, yeah, it has no health left, it just needs to take a hit. Take the hint and get the hell out. That's what I want, please. So far, we should be good. All of them are gone, except for this one oaf. Which hopefully, yeah, my beetle took substantial damage, but it's not dead. Whew. Somehow that was a clean sweep. And because of this weird glitch of some kind there, I took no damage.